What's up, fellow Wolfpackers?
Yes.
Tequila Jimmy and the Gringa.
Hi, guys.
As you probably guessed, we are checking out Lovebites again.
Yes.
This one is long overdue. They just kept coming out with new music, and we jumped on that before we did this. This has been on the list for a long time.
Yeah.
And we just recently got a comment like, why haven't you guys done this fucking song yet?
Yeah, it's like it shreds or something like that.
Like
yeah,
they
it's
say, if you like their
crazy.
shredding, this is the one to listen to.
Yeah, we're excited.
My number one song by them is still Set the World on Fire.
Mm-hmm.
I like all their songs, though, don't get me wrong, but that's the one that,
Yes.
that's the one I play for people.
Yeah. He keeps coming back. He keeps going back to that one.
Yeah, I do. So this one supposedly is in that caliber.
Yay.
I don't know. Let's check it out together. Here we go. Lovebites, Break the Wall, live at Zep City. Zep City. Tokyo 2020. Ready?
Okay.
Zep Diver City. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Eminem are masters at rhythm too. Like they shred like, savages, but man, are they awesome at that right hand rhythm.
It's so the timing.
That is so much harder than it sounds to do cleanly like the way they do it live all the time.
Yeah, they're very precise, very technical, extremely technical when it comes to rhythm.
And I think this has Miho. I don't know if that's her name. I think that's her name, Miho, on the bass before Fami. The original bassist, and she's kicking some ass on this song. This sounds amazing for a live recording. I mean, I'm jealous of all of you guys that have gone to see Lovebites live.
Ugh.
I don't know if I would ever recover from that, really. And the other day we were having a conversation, and I was telling you how in most bands, you can take any one of these girls and put them in another band, and they would elevate the band.
100%.
And that goes with each and every one of them, from Haruna to Fami to even Miho, all of them. Mm-hmm. And if you had like a band that was already good, and you took one of these girls and put them in it, like just swap one member for any of these girls.
Oh yeah, like
the band would instantly be better. Mm-hmm. That's how good each and every one of these girls is.
Yes.
I always say it's not fair to have that much talent in one band. It's just not fair to everybody else.
We were saying like, okay, so when you have a great band, like Van Halen, for example, you have
Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen and like David Lee Roth or something. Right. Or then Led Zeppelin. It's
Robert Plant
and Jimmy Page. You got like two.
They're all good. Don't get
two. But with Lovebites, it's
everybody is Robert Plant, Jimmy Page,
right?
Freddie Mercury.
Exactly. It's every single band member. Is amazing.
Super.
It's not just one or
a huge
two,
asset to the band, and it makes it unfair to every other band that has to play before or after them.
Yeah,
you know, because once you get a load of this, it's like, okay, what's coming next?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have to close every show.
Yeah, let me rewind this a little bit. This song kicks ass. It's definitely the second heaviest song, or the heaviest. Next to, I haven't heard the guitar solos yet. I'm sure they're gonna come and wail on them shits.
Oh, excited!
There's gonna be a noodle fest. Big bowl of noodles coming up. Yeah. So, but yeah, this song is heavy as shit, and love it. And I can't believe it took me this long to get to it. That's the first time I've ever seen Miyako playing a Les Paul, and it's a perfect guitar for what she just played, because there's no better guitar to play that style of emotional solos with.
Why?
It's just the way it sounds. The pickups on the Les Paul,
the pickups.
and the body, the weight. The Les Paul is, I have two of them.
Yeah, it's heavy.
They are heavy, and I went on tour with one year.
Yeah.
And it nearly incapacitated me because it's so fucking heavy to play for 2 and 3 hour shows.
But the pickups on it was for
the tone on the Les Pauls is very unique.
Yeah.
I noticed she was using the bridge pickup, so it's the lead pickup. Stuff like that sounds good, even if you're playing it on the neck pickup, and it gives it more of a
I was digging
a warmer tone. But that sounded fucking amazing, and I don't even know if she still plays Les Pauls.
I don't know Midori's part before that.
Midori destroyed.
She was crazy with all these different little techniques she was doing.
Yeah, it's like she brought the metal out, and then she brought the melodicness and the easiness. She kind of eased people. They're both so damn good. I mean, definitely guitar heroes in every sense of the word.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, and it's really cool to see her playing that guitar. I don't know if she does that as of late, because I think she's a PRS player now, or a Dean player. I think she's a Dean player. Yeah, she's a Dean player. But I believe she also has a PRS. I don't know if I've seen her with a PRS. I think I have. Yes. I've seen so many bands. I know Kanami from Bandmate plays the PRS, and I think that I've seen Miyako playing a PRS as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Les Pauls, they're heavy ass guitars. If you've ever those guitarists out there know what I'm talking about. They are a bitch to play for 3 hour shows straight. You need a really thick strap on your shoulder. I learned the hard way. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a very Slayer-like riff.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm listening to a Slayer, like an old school Slayer song.
Yes, it's so good.
I love how they play rhythm. Just as much as lead.
Yeah, their rhythm section is so awesome.
Their
I should say
rhythm
section. Their rhythm is amazing.
What blows me away is how clean it is. Like how they with a lot of these bands, they use so much gain and so much distortion on the guitars to hide the missteps when you're riffing.
Yeah.
They don't have that much gain on the guitar. They have just enough where you can hear every single articulation of the strokes of the notes. It's crazy. It's hard to explain, but I know how hard that is to do.
Yeah.
And they are doing it flawlessly.
Yeah.
And they do it in every fucking song flawlessly. They're like a metronome. That's why I keep saying these girls are AI.
Yes.
Alien.
They are
cyborgs, androids.
It's because they are just
whatever.
Spot on.
Humans,
every time.
they have I mean, I've heard a lot of great rhythm guitarists, but these two together, it's not fair.
It's sick.
It's not fair.
I love it.
All my time, 'cause I wish to live another life. Lose my personal pain, can't help. Can't believe it's weird, 'cause everything is gone. How should I live from that far? Instead of shouting out a wow. Tonight, I pray, survive.
It's so killer to see metal like that being played on a Les Paul because no like metal guitarists use it for several reasons. Like for one thing, anybody who knows anything about a Les Paul, the Les Paul is a really thick neck.
Oh, it's a thick neck on
Yeah,
it.
it's got a big, thick, rounded out neck. So it's harder to shred on it.
Yes.
By default. Like, don't get me wrong, you can shred the shit up out of a Les Paul. You can. But you tend to have the thick neck, and the action usually can't get as low because the bridge doesn't float like on a lot of those Ibanez guitars with the Floyd Rose.
Yeah.
So it's, impressive to watch her riff on a fucking Les Paul like that, there's a reason why metal guitarists choose like Ibanez and Jackson guitars or ESPs or something like that, Deans, because 9 times out of 10 they'll have at least a decked Floyd or a floating Floyd Rose, which then lets you bring. And number one, the necks on those guitars are like this thin versus the Les Paul has a thick
really
neck.
Does. Yeah.
And I have several of each guitar, so I know.
Yeah.
So like you've seen my Jackson Dinky, how thin it is.
So thin.
Paper thin. The neck is paper thin. And then the action of the strings gets really close to the fretboard. So when you're shredding,
so you can tell,
you can move really quick without having to put a lot of pressure to articulate notes. Versus a Les Paul, you really got to work at it when you're doing it. And that's why it's, to me, very impressive to watch her play something like that on a Les Paul.
I love it.
So yeah, this kicked ass. Definitely amongst the top of the Lovebites songs now.
Yes.
Got to listen to it about 800,000 more times. And I will.
Yeah, I love this band so much. I had to find my most feminine, flowy white top for this band because they look so nice all the time.
Me too. That's why I wore the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls. I love it. But I always feel underdressed when I'm watching them, so I dressed up today.
That's good.
I liked it.
You look like you belong in the band.
You lie, you lie.
Grab a guitar.
I'll do the air drums really good.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Asami sounded amazing too. I don't want to forget to mention her. I mean, everybody. Haruna.
I know, they're insane.
Yeah, I sound like a broken record when I talk about these girls, but prove me wrong.
I know, this is true. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you mucho.
Thank you for stopping by.
Hasta la próxima. Hasta la vista.
Bye.
Bye.